Okay, we are going over homework 1-4, and you're going to be, the hardest problems on this are the histograms for grouped data. It's basically a histogram's a fancy word for a bar chart. So in this example here, it says the following are lengths of stay for a random sample of 21 patients. We see them all listed there. It says draw the histogram for these data. And here's the important part. It says initial class boundary of 1.5 and a class width of 2. All right, so that means when we go down here and construct our histogram, we are going to start with 1.5 because that said the initial class boundary. We're going to go with a class width of 2, so the next one would be 3.5. Next one would be 5.5. Next one would be 7.5. Question is, when do you stop? So what you're going to have to do is look up your data right here, and let's find the biggest number. Let's find the biggest number in this data, and we just got to make sure we have an interval that includes that number. So I'm looking real quickly. Looks like 13 is the biggest number. So I need to keep going until I get 13 in there. And so when I hit 13.5, I should stop, okay? And you're going to be able to, on your Alex, you're going to be able to add more of these class widths. All right, once you get those, then what you're going to do is you're going to go through all your data up here and start counting. You know, how many of these data points up here lie between 1.5 and 3.5. So I would do that. There's one. There's one. There's one. There's one. Looks like I got 4. So what I would do then is I'd come down to my to this interval between 1.5 and 3.5, and I would pull that up to 4. All right, and then I do and so what I'm going to end up doing is doing that for all of these intervals. So I'd have to go through, and for the next one I'll do one more between 3.5 and 5.5. There's one. There's one. Looks like there are only 2 of them, so I would pull that up to 2. And then I'd go on to the next one. So where I've seen a lot of errors in this in the past is just attention to detail. So if you're not real careful, you're gonna when you're counting through these numbers, you may miss one. So one way to check your answer before you hit that submit button is when you end up getting all these bars drawn, take the totals of them and add them up. And it should equal that total number they give you there, okay? If not, you've missed one somewhere. You just have to go back and figure that out. Another idea that's helped some students is if you take these numbers here and you put them in your calculator and sort them. So you could put these in a list and then sort the list. And if you don't know how to do that, I can show you how to do that. But if you sort that list, then they're in order and it's real quick. You can see how many are falling between that interval or that interval or that interval, okay? So that's the suggestion. If you don't know how to do that sort yet, it'll be worth your while to figure that out because it's going to save you a lot of time throughout this semester. All right, good luck with those. If you got any questions, just shoot me an email or ask me in class.